Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by the sheer amount of time it takes to produce just a single piece of content, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're going to explore how to build a completely autonomous video creation factory using open source tools. We're looking at a system that honestly changes the game entirely.
So I want you to imagine this for a second. Simply typing a single phrase, just a basic idea or topic, and then watching an AI system independently write a script, find relevant footage, generate a supernatural-sounding voiceover, and stitch the whole thing together. No dragging clips on a timeline, no hunting for stock video, definitely no recording audio in your closet. Just one prompt, and boom, out comes a ready-to-publish video.
You can probably see how this takes a massive amount of heavy lifting right off your shoulders. We are talking about completely eliminating hours and hours of manual production work. Script writing, voiceover generation, scouring the internet for copyright-free stock footage, painstakingly syncing those subtitles, and that final video edit. All of that is basically collapsed into one single automated workflow.
All right, here is our blueprint for today's explainer. 1. Meet your video factory. 2. Features of the engine. 3. Setting up the server. 4. Connecting brains and eyes. 5. Generating your first video. And 6. Total 24/7 automation. Let's dive in.
Section 1. Meet your video factory.
At the core of this whole operation is a wildly popular GitHub repository called MoneyPrinterTurbo. Now, despite the flashy name, it is a highly robust, versatile tool designed to turn basic text prompts into complete multimedia presentations. It's essentially an open-source, one-click AI workflow. You just feed it a topic, and it orchestrates multiple AI models in the background to spit out a high-definition video.
Moving on to Section 2, Features of the Engine. Okay, so a major pain point in video creation is always formatting, right? But whether you want to dominate the mobile feed with vertical shorts or build long-form horizontal content, this tool natively supports both aspect ratios effortlessly. You can generate a 9:16 vertical video for TikTok or Instagram Reels, or just switch it up to a 16:9 horizontal format if you're producing a more traditional documentary-style YouTube video. The AI handles all the cropping and formatting for you automatically.
Now check out this incredibly wide ecosystem of models and stock libraries it supports. You aren't locked into one expensive provider here. For the brain, you can use Gemini, OpenAI, DeepSeek, or Kimi. For the voice, it supports everything from the free Edge TTS to premium stuff like 11 Labs and Azure. And for the eyes, it automatically pulls copyright-safe footage from Pexels, Pixabay, and Cover. It literally gives you the ultimate flexibility to choose the best and most cost-effective tools for whatever project you're working on.
Section 3. Setting up the server.
Normally, deploying a GitHub project with all its Python dependencies and FFmpeg requirements, well, it's a huge headache. But instead of manually configuring all that, our source creator showed this brilliant method. You utilize a virtual private server, or VPS, that comes with an AI agent called Hermes pre-installed. You just rent the server, open your computer's terminal, connect via SSH, and paste the GitHub URL. From there, the Hermes AI agent literally takes over and installs and configures the whole repository for you.
I mean, this is a massive paradigm shift. You are essentially hiring a world-class developer who just lives inside your server. Instead of typing out complex Linux commands, you're using natural language. You literally just provide the GitHub link and type, "Install this." The AI agent reads the documentation, unpacks the code, sets up the environment, and then just hands you a web address where your factory is fully operational.
Which brings us to Section 4, Connecting Brains and Eyes.
If we look at the recommended setup from our source material, combining Google Gemini 2.5 Flash for the script and Pexels and Pixabay for the visuals, it creates an incredibly efficient assembly line. You just drop your API keys into the software's settings menu. Gemini is lightning fast and smart enough to write a really compelling script while simultaneously generating the exact search queries needed to pull the right background videos from Pexels. Add in Gemini's text-to-speech, and you've got a fully integrated production suite.
What's truly incredible here is the cost efficiency. You might think querying all these different AI models would get super expensive super fast, but by using Gemini 2.5 Flash and free stock platforms, generating dozens of test videos costs the creator less than a single Turkish lira. That is quite literally pennies. The financial barrier to producing high-quality video content has practically vanished.
Section 5. Generating your first video.
Okay, so to test the system out, the creator inputted a slightly bizarre, highly specific keyword: cats seal humans with their scent. And by simply inputting that phrase, the tool instantly drafted a full script explaining feline marking behaviors. It automatically picked out ambient background music, pulled perfectly relevant stock footage of cats interacting with people, and overlaid perfectly timed, customized subtitles. In just minutes, a complete, ready-to-publish short video was born.
But here is where the story gets really mind-blowing. During testing, the creator tried to generate 2 videos at the exact same time. Naturally, the server crashed due to a memory error. But instead of panicking or digging through code, he just pasted the error log back to the Hermes AI agent in the terminal. The AI read the logs, realized the issue was insufficient memory, and autonomously modified the server's backend settings, upgrading the software's RAM allocation from 2 gigs to 4 gigs. It fixed its own environment on the fly, and the videos just resumed generating.
And finally, Section 6, Total 24/7 Automation.
So MoneyPrinterTurbo includes built-in settings for an upload-post API, which connects directly to platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Furthermore, by giving your server's AI agent access to these tools, you can instruct it to infinitely loop this entire process. You can literally tell the AI, generate a new video about interesting science facts and upload it to my TikTok every few hours. The system will brainstorm the idea, create the assets, auto-publish the video, and just loop continuously without you ever lifting a single finger.
We've seen how open-source software and autonomous AI agents can completely replace the traditional video production pipeline. With the technical barriers completely removed, the heavy lifting automated, and a tireless AI managing your assembly line 24 hours a day, the rules of content creation have absolutely been rewritten. So the only real question left to ask is this: now that the factory runs itself, what will you create?